Now the recording is started, so we are going to discuss
Hello.
about. Hi, morning.
This is good morning. This is saying ATHE level 4 diploma.
Uh,
What is showing on your screen?
yes, that is for the health and ill health assignment.
Health and what?
And the level, this is for the health and ill health assignment, which we were discussing from the past mm, 4 weeks. The learning outcome 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I'm a bit confused because I'm going through, it says Unit 3. And what I have a Unit 3 is Human Growth and Development.
Which one? Sorry.
Sorry?
Which one you are discussing about?
I'm talking about the heading. The heading on the slide showing on your screen is for ATHE level 4 diploma in health and social care, ATHE level 4 extended diploma in health and social care, Unit 3 health and ill health assignments. I don't
Right.
have that with me. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh, okay. That one is for, let me check.
Because I'm doing a level 3 diploma, but the heading says level 4.
Yes, here it says might be some. Yes, you are right. Uh, so mm, that is the wrong one. So we were discussing about the research one, and I have that. Yes, you are right. So it's a mistake, I believe. That is level 4. Yes, you are 100% right. Because we have discussed about the research project, and here I have that one. So let me check one more time. Yes, so you are right. So we have to discuss about the literature review. We'll discuss about it, and
try to sort out that challenge with what happened with how it's going forward. But I don't still do so. But yeah, it's an interesting one. It's a story that is common to Nigeria.
so I'll show you some
Situation.
practical aspects. How do we do the research for our assignment or anything related with the literature review? So as we have discussed earlier about aspects related with the research project and how do we do research, and I'll show you some practical aspects related to it. I'll mute your mic and then I'll start. Let's start my lecture on that, okay? Right. So we have discussed about the literature review and what aspects do you need to do in your assignment or in a literature review. Basically, when we talk about any research project or anything related with the literature review, so in like research, suppose if you are working at a place of work, or whether it should be related with the health or social care, or it's related with any other field. Sometime our employer give us the responsibility to do the research, and then we have the options to do the research, whether we need to do a primary research or we are going for the uh, um, secondary research. So, for example, if we have a primary research to do, so that means like we are dealing with the research, we are dealing with the research on our own, and we are the main researcher for that research. For example, just for example, if we have we are doing some research on the benefits of, for example, in health and social care, we can see that if you are doing a research on benefits of gardening, the positive effects of gardening on service users or the residents in a care home. So for example, if we have three service user and we are observing them, we are doing the research, and we found out that suppose we have three different participants in the research. One is suffering from backache. The second one is suffering from, just for example, like insomnia, or the third one is suffering from, just for example, high blood pressure. So we'll say that the benefits of gardening, or the benefits of, for example, paracetamol on pain management, and then the paracetamol is beneficial for the person who's dealing with backache, is like it has more um, like impact on the service user. Or then we are saying that the second person might be suffering from headache, so that has less benefit of paracetamol. The third person, for example, is suffering from uh, cold, and we will say that it has less impact on the cold person who's suffering from cold. Then so we'll observe and we'll do the research, we will collect the data, we will do the research based on um, the primary research, and we have in that we'll say that we'll observe, do the research and everything, and then we will say that paracetamol has more impact on positive impact or the benefits on the backache person, rather than compared to uh, the person who's suffering from headache or uh, cold. So, and we can also say that if we have three participants for gardening, then we'll say that uh, gardening has positive effects on the person who's suffering from backache. Just for example, I know that it won't be a positive thing for that person. Maybe the exercise which we'll do, the activity we'll do during the gardening, that would have a positive impact on the backache. Or like the second person, we say that if he or she was suffering from insomnia, then gardening may have less positive effects on that person. Or the third person will assume that suffering from a headache, for example. So that has less positive impact or the benefits regarding gardening. The second aspect of research is the secondary research. So when we are doing a literature review, that is a secondary research. What we are doing is we are going for the literature review. Will search for the specific literature from the different databases available, uh, or we will search from the library resources or any resources related with that specific topic, and we will review the literature. That's why it is called as literature review. And after that, we will like search it from different databases, and we will find the keywords or related with the topic. Then, for example, in the beginning, we'll have thousands of research paper available. After that, we will find the specific keywords, and we will go through with the already published literature, and then we will do our research. So in our level or in our unit, we are going to do the literature review, that is the secondary research. So I'll practically show you how we do it. So here we have some of the important aspects related with the literature review. We have gone through all of that, but I want to show you the practical aspect first. So just for example, if we have any topic in mind related with our research, so we can search it on different databases related with the literature. For example, if we go for PubMed, search for PubMed. Now, for example, I'm now on PubMed. So if I'll search for example, if I search for benefits of massage therapy, this is my topic for my research. So if I search for it, then in the PubMed, we have look, we have altogether 1,309 research papers available. So what we have to do is we need to look for the recent papers. We won't look for the all the research. We need to for example, we are looking for the past 10 years resources. So we will select this option. Every website or every database has like different layout. For this one, the PubMed, when we first search for the topic, so we have the keywords, we call these the keywords. So we have the benefits of massage therapy. So in the beginning, it was showing us 1,000 something literature for that or the results. But now when I selected the option for the past 10 years, now we have 631 resources available. Then what we are looking for the systematic reviews. So I'll select this option. Now look, I have 118 related literature reviews available, or the systematic reviews available. So now we will always look for the keywords. So for example, here we have the topic for benefits of massage therapy. So now this one will look on the topic. So it's a antenatal perineal massage benefits in reducing perineal trauma. So it has the keywords of benefits of massage. That says massage and the benefits. So it looks related to our topic, and this one has massage therapy has a short-term benefits for people with common musculoskeletal disorder. We have the second option of this. Then we have effectiveness of manual therapy and acupuncture in tension type headache. So just for example, if I'll ask all of you that which one has more keywords related with our topic, if we have these three topics, just for example, then which one is more related with our keywords? Any idea? No? Okay, I'll explain. So for this one, the third topic, it has manual therapy and acupuncture. So manual therapy, they are referring to, I believe, a massage therapy sort of treatment, and it has acupuncture as well. So these two topics are more related with our search or the keyword. So we have massage therapy here, and we have the benefits of massage therapy. It has massage therapy and the benefits. So for example, if I click onto this one, then I have this systematic review, and then I'll read that review, and based on that, I won't only select one systematic review for my research. We have to select multiple systematic reviews or the literature reviews from different sources. So now, for example, the first one I showed you, that was the PubMed, and the layout for that was like this. I'll go through with the abstract and conclusion and the research. Then, for example, if the second one, I'll go for, I'll search it in uh, Science Direct, for example. Now, if I want Science Direct, to accept all the, then we need to search for the benefits of massage therapy.
Yes.
So now here, if we look on Science Direct, then the first time when I search for the keywords or my research topic, so look, it has this is the same keywords. So when I search it on Science Direct, I have 22,269 results. So I'll narrow it down, and I'll go for the more recent research. If you notice, the layout is different at Science Direct. Previously, when we were using PubMed, you have the option here to select last 10 years paper. Then I went for the systematic reviews. I selected this option and I selected this option. Then I have narrowed it down to 118 resources. Now here I have the option, like I need to select for example, for the past 10 years research. So I'll select this option, this option. So for example, if I have selected these past 10 years, then look at the results. First, we had 22,000 something results, and now we have 8,138 results available for the keywords or the topic which you are looking for. And now I will go for what I need to search. So here we have the option what we are looking for the article type. Are we looking for the review article, research article, encyclopedia? And I'll look for review articles. So now, for example, we have the article reviews. Or for example, if we go for the research articles, then we have 5,631 results. So I'll go for a reputable, or like these sources or these databases are the reputable one. We have other databases as well. We may look for the library resources of our college or any other library, and we can have different literatures, books. We can do the research. For example, if we have to do the research from any books, so these are the options for the article reviews or the systematic reviews or the literature which is already published. So now if we look for the keywords here, so we have massage therapy and the benefits, then I'll go for it. And then I have this research available. So I'll go through with all of the research, and then I will write it in my own words, what I have observed, what I have learned. So in the end, generally we select 5 or 10 like article reviews or the literature reviews or the systematic reviews, then we will conduct our research. So that is a secondary research and is based on literature review. So what I am doing is we are doing the review of the literature. So we'll go for the databases which are related with the health and social care domain. So we have, for example, PubMed, and we have here Science Direct. So any confusion, please let me know. Then I'll explain the bits which you are struggling with. Any question? No. For example, if we have to look for the books, so if I have the research topic,
Hello.
yes.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, please, is it research topic or course?
No,
I just joined the
right. I'm
lecture
just
room now. So
no problem. I'm explaining how do we conduct research, and how for if we have a topic, then how we like search it on the databases available. For example, I showed that if I search it on PubMed, then if my topic is this, benefits of massage therapy, and these all are my keywords, and I search it on PubMed, we have different options here, the layout,
Okay.
and I compared it with the second one, that is the Science Direct, and here the layout is different. So generally how we do the research, because your topic was related with this unit is related with the research, so I thought that I'll explain everything practically, so you'll know exactly how we do that. We have gone through with the theoretical aspects, and now I wanted to show you all the practical aspect how we do the research.
Okay. What you are trying to say is how to get the research topic.
Not the research topic. We first select a research topic, and after that, how do we find out the literature already available? Because you joined the lecture later, so I have explained first, if you remember, we have to do the literature review. So literature review is related
Yes.
with the secondary research. The first there are different type of researches. For example, I gave the example, if we are doing the primary research, so that is the one which we are doing it on our own, and we are conducting the research, and we have, for example, different service user, and we will do it the primary research on the participants. The secondary research is related with the literature review, the literature which is already available, which is already published. We are doing that in our course. So for any research, we should have a topic. First, we'll select the topic. For example, if here I am talking about benefits of massage therapy, so then I will search it on PubMed, different databases of already published literature. So first one, for example, if I went for PubMed, so how we do that, we'll go to Google or other uh, any other search engine. First, I search for PubMed. Show it again. Then,
Okay.
for example, if I am here, then my research topic was benefits of massage therapy. I'll search it. Then, because it has
Yeah, this is where I joined it. Yeah.
yes, so previously, because it's taking my previous search results, when I first started the research, so it has so many resources. I'll go from the beginning. So here I search for benefits of massage therapy.
Okay.
Then look here, we have 1,300,
2309.
yes, results. And when I narrow it down,
Yeah. You
we
narrow
get
it down to 10 years. Yeah.
yes. Then we have 631 results here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
For example, now I'll go for systematic review.
Systematic review.
Then we have 118 results here.
118. Okay.
So this is how we narrow it down on PubMed. For example, if we are using Science Direct,
Yes.
then the layout is different here. Look, if I search for the same keywords on my research topic, then I have 22,200 69.
69
Yes.
results.
So now we'll narrow it down again. We'll go for 2024. So look, the number is reducing.
Yes.
So this is how we practically search for any research topic.
Okay.
So I thought that because most of my students, I like notice that they struggle with how to do the practical aspect, because for the theoretical side we have covered in all the 4 learning outcomes, and we went for the theoretical side, but I thought that it's better to show you all the practical side as well, so you will remember how to do the research. So that's why
Thank you so much for that.
no problem.
I do appreciate.
No problem, thanks. So when and now do you understand that now we look for the keywords, and look, I have the keywords here: benefits of massage therapy.
Benefit of the
Yeah, so we have,
message therapies.
yes, and the benefits. So for example, this is one of the topic, or for example, if I look for benefits of massage therapy uh, in older people,
People, yeah.
then I might have different results. So for example, we have 6,673 results. For example, if I have the topic related with benefits of massage therapy in older people in the care home, then I have different results. So first we'll select the topic and we will look for the articles or the literature reviews or the literature or the systematic reviews which are already available. So
Okay.
I showed 2 different databases for research. One was PubMed, the second one was Science Direct. We have other as well. For example, we'll go for Emerald uh, Direct. I believe its name was Emerald Direct something. So we'll search for it. Usually when we need to search for these, for example, if I search here, that was for example, we can search here as well. So these all are the different databases where we can find our research topic. Then, for example, if we look for a book, for example, if I go to Google, then if I search the same topic or the keywords, then here we have options of all images, videos, books. So if we are looking for any information, whether it's related with your research or it's related with any of the assignment, so if we need to search for the books, usually the books or some of the resources are mentioned in your slides, and these are available in the college Moodle or Canvas or whatever platform we are using. So here at UK Versity, we are using the Moodle. So you have most of the options related with the books or things in your library resources. So you can look for the books in the library section, or we have some resources mentioned in the slides. So for example, if for this topic we are looking for a book, we'll click on to the book. So here we have different books. We can buy like any book which is related with our research topic, or we will look for the free options. Like for example, the research papers which we have looked at, these all are freely available. There are many research resources which we need to pay for. For example, at this level, at level 3, 4, 5, for example, we will look for the free resources. Then we have these options, and we can go for paid paid research papers as well, so which I don't recommend at this level. And we'll go for the books and we'll read the specific topics or the content which is related with our research, and we always need to do the uh, write it in our own words, and we need to give credit to the authors. So how we do that? We do the in-text citation and the references. So shall I show you all how to do the in-text citation and reference as well?
Yes, please.
Okay. So just for example, if I have this paper, then look here, we have a DOI number that is related with this research paper, or the literature review or the systematic review which we have found, which is related with our research topic. Then we follow the Harvard referencing style. So we can look for my bib Harvard referencing. So ethically, we have to give credit to the authors. And if it's a website, then we'll select this option. If we have book, then we'll search this option. If we are looking for journal, then this. Then we have many other options available here. So if we are looking at a website, and for example, look here, we have different options. I search it on the Google or the Bing or any other search engine. So when I type here Harvard uh, MyBib, I directly went for MyBib. We have other option as well. Cite this for me. So look, I have option here. Cite this for me, Harvard. So we will look for the Harvard referencing style. So this is another website where we can create the in-text citation and the references. Or if we go for, I usually use mybib.com. So this one I have. For example, if I search it generally, if I don't specify it for Harvard referencing, so we always need to select the option for Harvard referencing. Look here, we have the option in already selected is MLA. So I don't need to look for MLA. I need to look for the Harvard referencing style. So as I have searched here for Harvard referencing, now I have already like the option is already selected for Harvard referencing. So for example, if we are looking for this paper, so I'll copy this link and and I'll paste it here and I'll search for it. So now we always look for credible resources or any reliable sources. We won't look for the information in Wikipedia because that is not reliable. We always look for reliable sources. For this one is a research already published research paper available on PubMed. So look, we have the topic here. So look, we need to check it's the same like keywords here, and look, that is the same paper. It has the DOI number, or we like copied the link and pasted here in mybib.com. Then I'll click on to that. So now, for example, here I have the in-text citation and the reference. For Harvard referencing, we'll always do it in alphabetical order, the referencing, but for in-text citation, it's not in alphabetical order. Now I have this. So look, here it's written in-text citation. So this one would be the in-text citation, and this is my reference. So if I have to use this in-text citation in my research, for example, if I copy this one, I'll open a notepad file. So I'll paste it here. So for example, whatever my content, so for example, this is my content, and then I'll paste my in-text citation here. And now if I have to copy the reference, so for this one, select this option, copy to clipboard. I can paste it here. So make sure that again our references should be in alphabetical order. So this is how we do the in-text citation and the references. It's not only related uh, with your research. It's related with any assignment which you are doing. So students get confused like how to do the in-text citation and reference. So this is the practical way how we do it, and that is the most easiest way. Because to be honest, like I don't exactly remember the format for the referencing style of Harvard referencing style, because now we have these websites available, these like tools available to help us. So I use this and do my in-text citation and referencing. This is not anything like unethical. We have these resources and we can do it as a student or a researcher. We can create the in-text citation and references by using mybib.com. And whenever we have any topic or anything, so we always need to write it in our own words. Any confusion up till now? Any question, please?
No question.
No question. Okay.
I appreciate.
Thank you. So also tell you, for example, how we do the paraphrasing, or how do we write content in our own words. Have you all any idea related with the paraphrasing and how to write it in your own words? Or shall I show you the steps?
Yes. Can you show me the statistics are on how to paraphrase?
Right. For example, if I again look for the content related with my keywords. Sorry, it has selected this one. So we were looking for benefits of massage therapy. Example, if I search it here, so as I told earlier that we will look for reliable sources. We won't go for Wikipedia or anything which is not reliable. So we have different websites available. So for example, this is a .gov website, so that would be a reliable source in my opinion. If I compare it with anything which is like uh, with any private clinic or anything like that, that won't be a reliable source. For example, here this is American Massage Therapy Association, so I think that is again a reliable source. Look, we have infographics here as well. We have uh, some related images as well. So we always need to do the in-text citation and references. So this is look, this is, I believe, from a private clinic. So it, although it has .co.uk website. So look, this is a private clinic, or so I won't take this content. I'll prefer to look for the books or any reliable source. For example, now if I look for National University of Health Sciences, so that would be a article. So I'll go for this one. So here we have, for example, some of the benefits. So they have taken it from American Massage Therapy Association. Or if I look for this one, so we have article available. For example, if I go through with this article, then I think that that would be related with my research. So for example, if I copy this content, so I'll show you how I do my research. Sorry, my paraphrasing and how I work on my assignments. So whatever content I have copied from any resource, generally what I do, that is my style of working. So it could be, you may follow my steps or you could follow your own steps. So for example, this is the one which I have selected. So generally what I do is I always make it in the font color of red so that I know that this is a copied content from the source. So I'll also copy the link. I'll paste it here so that I'll know that this is my research topic. Oh, sorry, this is my content which I have copied from this source, and after rewriting it in my own words, I will have to make the in-text citation and reference. So now if I'll write it in my own words, so I'll go through with the content. So it says that several reviews of research have found weak evidence as massage may be helpful for low back pain. So if I write it in my own words, I'll say that uh, for example, the first line I have written it in my own words. There are many reviews of research available for low back pain. So then I know that now this is what I have written in my own words, and that is not a plagiarized content. So although I have copied the content or got the content from a book or any other reliable source, then how I do that, I always paste it in Microsoft Word and give it the I save it as rough work and rough work for any specific unit. Then uh, I have the link here. Then I'll copy this bit and I'll go for again the myweb.com, and I'll do the exact same procedure which I have done earlier to create the in-text citation and the reference. And in the end, what I'll do is, uh, for example, this is one line we have written. For example, if we have a whole paragraph uh, related with the mm, content which I have written in my own words, just for example. So now in the end, if I have to create the references, I won't create the references here if my content is ending here. If I have the in-text citation, then I'll paste it in my content. For example, we have this in-text citation. The in-text citation will always be it will be always be in the content. For example, this is my in-text citation. For example, this all content which I have written in my own words, I have taken it from this author or this source. Then if I have to create the references, then I won't write the reference heading here and do my referencing. We always go for a new page. So here I will give heading and I'll paste my reference here. So look, this is from the alphabet A, and for example, if I have uh, any other reference mm, from uh, alphabet B, starting from alphabet B. Then the second one would be this, and then we'll go for C, then D. So it would be in alphabetical order. Or for example, if we have two references from the alphabet A, so look here, we have A, B, D, E. So if I have any other like reference which is starting from alphabet A, although it's starting from A and it has A, Z, A, for example. So now we will um, we have to make it in an alphabetical order. So if we look on the first two alphabets, so we have A, B, and here I have the reference starting from A, Z. So this would be the second one because first we have A and B. Did you all get my point? What I'm trying to say is like it should be if we have two or three references from the same alphabet, we need to look for then the second alphabet. So here we have AB, here I have AZ. So AZ should be after AB. If we have multiple,
Yes, yes.
okay, good. So this is all about the in-text citation.
Except if we have another AC or AD,
Yes, yes,
why the AZ will follow.
yes, yes, that's correct. So if we don't have like multiple references from the same alphabet, then we'll go for B, C, D, and sometime we won't have like all the alphabets. So for example, if I have after D, if I have something with S, then I'll go in alphabetical order. Then if I have something with W, then I'll go for last one, the Z. So this is how we do the references. It should be in Harvard referencing style. It should be in alphabetical order. And the in-text citation, it would be in the content, but make sure that we have rewritten it in our own words. We have paraphrased it. And now always like we need to look for the plagiarism and the AI generated content. Please don't use any AI generated content because Turnitin can pick it up and it would be an academic misconduct. So we should always be careful that we always uh, gather the information from reliable sources and write it in our own words. We have to give proper credit to the authors. So that's why we use the in-text citation and references. Don't use AI generated content because it will be caught straight away. And this is all I believe related with research or any assignment which we have to make. And these are the basic steps which we follow. And if we follow it properly, then there won't be any problem of plagiarism and there won't be any issue of AI generated content because we have written it in our own words. We haven't used any AI content creator. We haven't like just copy pasted from any source or any like website or book. We have written it in our own words, so we are sure that this is our own content. But we always need to check for the plagiarism. So because if I have written it in my own words, like if I have this content taken from this website, so many other students, thousands of other students have also gathered, maybe they also like took the same content from the same website because it's available for everyone. So now, for example, if I have written it in my own words and I thought that the first line would be something like this, that's like this. There are many reviews of research available for low back pain. So maybe like many other students have written it like this, uh, um, like this in their own words. So now what I have to do, if I check it any plagiarism checker or any like uh, we have it, we can check it at our Moodle at the college resource. So for example, if I found out that this is also plagiarized, so I can change it in my own words again. So I can write instead of many, there are several. Okay, so here, for example, if we have this same word here, several, so it will be shown as plagiarized work. So instead of several, many, there are, I can write hundreds of, thousands of, anything like that. So this is how we paraphrase in our own words. If we found out that still what we have written in our own words, it has some um, it has some plagiarized content showing. So we know that we haven't copy pasted it exactly from any um, source. We have written in our own words, but still if it's showing as a plagiarized words, because the same words other students or other people who have written the content, they have used it, so it will come up uh, as plagiarized work. So this is uh, how we like reduce the plagiarized work, and we have to do the in-text citation and the reference in the end. Any question?
No question for me. For me, no
Um,
question.
for me,
Mm.
the
Yeah.
question I have is not really pertaining to this, but it's pertaining to when we go to the handout we're given under Unit 5. In the assessment criteria, it
Mhm.
says what was listed there for us, the 1112, is quite different from when we go to where the tax are. The questions are entirely different. They are not in alignment to the assessment criteria.
Right. So you are saying that when you go through with the unit, so it has different assignment brief, and the questions are not related with what we have, um, like what we have learned from the slides, or
Yes.
okay. So what was the Unit 5?
Yes, Unit 5. If we go under the assessment criteria, under the past section, it says explain the links between research and evidence-based practice. But when you go further to where it says the assignment proper, the tax one, it says identify and agree a topic for research and produce a research project proposal. Your proposal should, one, show that you've agreed the research topic with your tutor. Explain the aims, the importance of the aims and objective of the research is different.
Right. So that's a very good question you have asked. So for any research, we always need to prepare a project proposal first. So for example, if we are a student, or if we are working at any health and social workplace, so we always need to give the proposal to the employer or the tutor. For example, in this example, I have given the example of benefits of massage therapy. So, for example, if I am working in a care home, and the first one I also gave the example for the gardening as well, benefits of gardening. So, if I'm doing a primary research, if I'm allowed to do a primary research or a secondary research, then always I need to get the uh, approval from my management. So, for example, if I told you that as a tutor that you need to do a primary research on the benefits on any selected topic which you have selected at your workplace. So what you'll do, you will get permission from your employer that if you are working in any care home, let's suppose you are working in ABC care home, then you cannot do the research, whether it's if you are doing a primary research, you cannot do it on your own without letting the management know and without getting the permission from them. So for anything related with the research, we always give a proposal first. And if they there's some- right. So for example, the first one is these are the learning outcomes, and this is related with the assessment criteria. The assessment criteria question are different from the task question. Right. So whenever we have a criteria, so right. So this is the assessment criteria, and then we have to, in order to pass, we need to explain these three parts of the learning outcome. So we need to explain the links between research and evidence-based practice. So this is a written. This would be a written content. This is not related with the research directly. We need to just explain the links between research and evidence-based practice. So what is the key command verb is here explain. So we need to explain, and the keywords, we look for the keywords, the links between research and evidence-based practice. So we'll look for the links and we will answer it. We will find the information from any reliable source. We will write it in our own words. And in order to get a pass grade, first I'll go for 1.1, then I'll go for 1.2. Then I need to analyze the contribution of research and evidence-based practice on decision making. The third point is we need to discuss about explain the contribution of research to health and social care provision. So look here for 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, we don't have to discuss about any specific research topic. So we are talking about we need to write generally about these things, and in order to get merit, we'll go for 1.1 assessment criteria, then we'll go for 1.2, then 1.3, then I'll go for merit, the IM1. So it will always go in a sequence. I won't directly go on merit. If I only give the answer for merit, I won't get a pass grade. So in order to get merit or distinction, we'll go step by step. The first step is to get the pass grade. Then I'll go for merit. And if then I have a distinction criteria, then I'll go like this. For example, if I am trying to achieve a distinction grade, so how I will do, first I'll go for 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Then I'll go for merit criteria 1M1, then I'll go for 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, then I'll attempt the 2D. This is the distinction criteria. I won't only, if I need to achieve the merit or distinction criteria, I won't only go for this merit and this distinction. I'll go in a sequence. For here, for assessment criteria one, so we have in one we have three like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 criteria. So I need to do the follow it in step by step. I'll go for that, then I'll go for merit. Then look, the one assessment one, the learning outcome one is finished here. Then I'll go for the assessment criteria number two, and I'll look for that. So what you asked me before that, um, related with your uh, proposal. So for proposal, if we are doing a research, then we'll always write a proposal, and proposal would always have aims and objective. There would be three or more aims, or there would be uh, objective of doing our research. Task for presentation of the literature review. No, we will always look for the questions to answer. We always need to follow the learning outcome. So whatever learning outcome we have, so the learner will, this is the learning outcome. For example, this is the learning outcome one, then this is learning outcome two, this is learning outcome three. So this is generally which a learner has to like learn or understand. So here we have the learning outcomes, and then we need to look for the questions. So this is the assignment criteria which we need to answer. So we will look for these answers. We won't search the content on the basis of the learning outcome itself. So here we have understand the role of research and different approaches in health and social care practice. We won't search for this one on internet or any book or any other reliable source. We will look for, first we'll go for explain the links between research and evidence-based practice. First, I'll answer this question. When I have answered it properly, written it in my own words, have given the in-text citation and reference, then I'll go for assessment criteria 1.2. This is the analyze the contribution of research and evidence-based practice on decision making. Again, we need to look for the command verbs. So here I have to explain. So make sure that in 1.1 I'll explain that we need to explain the link between research and evidence-based practice. So I have to be sure that in my content, I have explained the links between research and evidence-based practice. So research and evidence-based practice, I need to find out and I need to explain it. If I generally wrote the definition of everything, for example, if I wrote that the definition of research and definition of evidence-based practice, I won't pass because the command verb was explain. In the heading, I'll use the same command verb explain. I won't change it. I cannot change the command verbs. It would be the same. And like the content which I search from internet or any other book, that could be different from other students. So, and like it should be different, because if I have the same content, then it would be plagiarized, or we can say that it's a collusion. So we cannot do that. We have to write it in our own words. And here I have the command verb of analyze. So I need to do the analyze the contribution of research and evidence-based practice on decision making. So we will always look for the keywords. The command verbs exactly will use the same command verbs, and we have to like write the content in a way what the command verb is asking. Then I will look for the keywords. For example, here, if any student is answering this 1.1 criteria, then if they only explain uh, research, but they don't explain the link of evidence-based practice, so they won't get a pass grade. Excuse me. So why? Because it has two important keywords. We always need to look for the keywords, and if I don't answer the important keywords, we won't get a pass grade. If you won't get a pass grade, if no matter we have written something about the merit criteria or the distinction criteria, we won't get a pass grade because we'll go step by step. So for example, here again they are asking for the contribution of research and evidence-based practice on decision making. So here again the keywords are the command verb is again analyze, then the important or the keywords are research and evidence-based practice on decision making and contribution. So if I found my content and write it in a way that it is only based on research and evidence-based practice, but it is not considering decision making. So what will happen? I won't get a pass grade. So we need to make sure that what we do is we always go for the command verbs and the keywords as well. And we won't find the answer based on the learning outcome. We'll go for the pass, merit, and distinction criteria. So we have 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. So then we'll go for 1M1, then we'll go for 2.1. Here we have agree a topic for research. So the topic we need to agree with the tutor, and then we need to explain the importance of the aim and objective of the research. So here this would be related with your research topic. Then explain ethical consideration that apply to the research, apply to the area of the research project. So as I told, we have to follow the ethical consideration before doing a research. For example, if we are doing a primary research, then what impact would it have on service users, or what impact it has on our patients or service user which we are living in a care home. And uh, if we if we are doing secondary research, then what we have to do is uh, give credit to the author. So how we do that is uh, we will do the in-text citation and reference. By that we are giving proper credit to the author. And if we are doing a primary research, then is there anything which could harm the service user, and have we taken consent from the service user? Because when we have some service user involved, we need to get the consent. Even if we are working in a care home or any field related with health and social care, we always ask for the consent of the service user. So this is how we do the ethical consideration. Then we need to perform a literature review. The literature review, uh, we have found it from different sources, which I have shown. Then we need to create a sample of data from the findings. Then we need to create a sample of data from the finding. Like uh, we have samples from different databases, and then we'll find the data, and uh, we will do our research. Then apply suitable data analysis methods for data collected. Then what is the method what we have selected for our research? Then we need to present present data and information from. So again, if I only go for the pass criteria, if I only write the content for pass criteria, then I'll go for 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, then 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. Then I'll attempt the 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. So if I only work on the pass criteria, then I'll go in a sequence like this. If I work for merit criteria, which I highly recommend that we always try to uh, do the merit and distinction criteria as well. For example, if we have to attempt the merit criteria as well, then the sequence would be 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and then 1M1. For example, if I have to do the or attempt the distinction criteria, then I'll go 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, M1, then 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. Then I'll go for this distinction criteria. Then I'll go for this 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, then the merit criteria, and then the distinction criteria. So we always answer these bits like 1.1 pass, merit, and distinction criteria. We won't search for the content directly related with this one. These are the learning outcomes which a learner should understood, and they have to answer these questions. So these are the questions, or these are the criteria in order to get a pass grade, merit, or distinction. I hope I have answered your question, or is there anything else?
No. Can you please compare this question with the tax questions, please? That's what I'm saying, that the questions under the assessment criteria is different from the question under the tax for Unit 1 and for Unit 5, sorry.
Can you please share that one in the text message, in the text box which you have shared this document with me? The image.
I've sent it also. I've sent it. It's the second screenshot I did send.
Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the indicative content that explain the rules of research in evidence-based health and social care practice.
Right. So
Mhm.
this is the task one. We need to identify a topic of research and produce a research project proposal, and should be. So this is the
Yeah,
task one. Yes.
sorry. You can see if you compare the question of this tax one and the question under the assessment criteria 1.1, they are not the same thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. So I'll explain it. So whenever we do the research, we have to follow the steps. So for any research, we always need to agree with a research topic. So for example, if you have selected the topic of benefits of massage therapy, or someone else have selected the topic benefits of aromatherapy, benefits of uh, Reiki, something like that. So we need to agree with your tutor that what topic you have selected, it should be related uh, with the research which we have to do overall with the unit. Then we need to explain the importance of aim and objective of the research. These are the basic steps in order to do any research. It's not related even with your this assignment. Whenever we have to do a research, we have to do the following steps. So we need to follow these steps. First, you'll select and agree with your tutor with the research topic. Then you need to importance of the aims and objective of the research. As I told that you can write three up to three, for example, aims and objective of your research. Then we will need to look for the ethical consideration. So as I told earlier that what are the ethical considerations? So as we are doing the um, secondary research, so the ethical consideration might be it includes like proper we need to give the credit to the authors, and we will have in ethical consideration we need to look for the data protection. So if we have the data or the content, so it is whether it's protected or not. So these are the ethical consideration. If we are doing a primary research, then do I have the consent from the participants and things like that. So these all are will be in the ethical consideration. Then now here, look, explain the links between research and evidence-based practice. So this is related uh, with the assignment criteria 1.1, 1.2. Then we have to analyze the contribution of research and then explain the contribution. So first, these weights are necessary in doing any research. Then we have these options. So this is not like different. So these are the basic steps. Do you understand it? So as we are doing a research, so first what we'll do, if I ask you all that we need to do a research and your assignment or it's asking for to do a research. For example, here we have to do a literature review. So that is a secondary research. So what we need to do, we need to first select a topic. Then I'll discuss it with my tutor that, okay, look, I'm looking for this topic, whether it's related with the research with the unit or not. For example, if we have to do the research in health and social care, and suppose if I have selected some topic related with business management, that won't be relevant. So that's why we need to discuss it with the tutor. That's the first step. Then whenever the tutor agreed with the research topic, you need to give the aims and objective of your research. That would be in the proposal, and the ethical consideration. These all will be in a project proposal. So I have sample of it. I'll show you all. Uh, So here for task one, we have a research proposal. First, we need to fill this one out. Here we have the name of the student and what makes us healthy. So for example, this is the topic. So an introduction to the social determinants of health. So what is your role with the organization and how you link to your proposed topic of research? So you will fill this out first, then you need to write the aims and objectives. So objective, why is good health important? Then what influences health? Then what can bring about change in the health and social care system? And the purpose of this research. So background or abstract or introduction. So for example, here they are writing about what makes us healthy. So you need to answer that. What is the purpose? So our purpose is to find out. We need to give an introduction why we are doing that. And then we have what is the specific focus on the research. So the focus is social determinants of health and their effect on the health of an individual. Then what are the key points, issue of interest? Then the broader significance of this point, issue of interest. So this is the mm, this is the proposal form which we need to fill out. We'll go again in sequence, then outline what points your project will aim to establish. Then we will go for how will this topic impact on your organization. Uh, what are the benefits of this research project on your organization? Then the literature review. So we need to write an overview of the previously published work on a specific topic. As we did that, we found out from different sources, from different databases. Today we have searched for PubMed, Science Direct, Emerald Journal. So and what would be the research methodology? As I told you earlier that we have two methodologies, the primary or the secondary. So we are going for the secondary research because the unit or the research was supposed to be a literature review. So literature review, systematic reviews, these all are secondary research. Then sources of information. So here, for example, if they say that mention list of book, article or journal from which you will conduct the information. So they have given us some example that the student has conducted or the found out the information from these resources. So in our case, for example, if we have taken the information from PubMed, then I will write here PubMed, Science Direct and things like that. Then what is the result and the conclusion? So that would be based on my own research. I won't copy paste or I won't rewrite the conclusion of any other any single piece of systematic review or the article which I have taken. I will go through with different articles, systematic reviews, or the literature reviews. Then, on the basis of that, for example, in the end, out of thousands of articles, I have found out five most relevant articles or literature. Then, on the basis of those five, I will write my conclusion. Then, these are the ethical consideration. Research participants should not be subject to harm in any other ways whatsoever. So again, we have respect for dignity, then full consent. So these all are the basis of any research. It's not only related with this specific unit. For example, we are doing it for level 3 right at the moment. So then we'll go for example, level 4, 5, 6 as we proceed. The basic steps of research would be same for any research. Uh, for example, if you are doing primary research, then we may have to take the consent from the participant. Then we have the consent form. The participant need to fill it, sign it, date it, that they are agreed to take, they are agreed to participate in a specific research. But here we are doing the secondary research. So we have to give credit to the authors and uh, we need to protect the data. So few of the steps which we need to take for ethical consideration. So here they are asking us to write the introduction of 30 to 50 words. What would be the topic and why you are doing the research? Then aim and objective. So they say that 1 to 2 objective. So I said earlier that you can write up to 3 aims and objectives. So here if they are giving us option to write 1 or 2 of aim and objective, so that's fine. Make sure that aim is different and objectives are different. Then the rationale of the research, then the literature review, then the sources, which sources we have taken, then the research methodology. So again, we have taken secondary research, and in that we have to like select um, the methodologies. For example, whether we are uh, doing the qualitative research, quantitative research, or mixed method. We have gone through that. If we are talking about qualitative research, then it would be uh, it would be based on the experiences or and the um, for example, if we are writing the experience of the service user or the participant, then it would be uh, qualitative, because it's we are writing in content, so it would be we are defining the qualities, just for example, so it would relate with the qualitative research. If we are representing some data, so that would be quantitative. It comes from quantity comes we have from quantity we have quantitative data. If we are using both the statistical data or numerical data, plus we are doing the presenting the written content related with the research topic, then that would be mixed method. So what methodology we are using, then conclusion of the mini research with ethical consideration, references, websites. So this is the first step we will do, and then that is related with your task one, and then uh, we have the questions to answer. Any confusion? I hope I have answered your query. Any question?
None for now.
Olu, are you okay with my answers? Have you understood?
I think so, yes, thank you.
Okay, that's fine. So this is all with the research, and I wish you all best in your assignment. And with this assignment specifically, um, it would be for any level you'll do the research. Like when we go for further levels, like we have to follow uh, the methodologies, and these bits were the same, but little bit will include, but the process of any research would be same. The proposal form, these consideration and things like that. So I hope I have answered all of your questions, and I believe that the practical demonstration would help you to do your assignment and learn the basic concepts and how to conduct the research, and that would be like beneficial for all of you, and that's it. Any question? Any questions, students? Make sure that you do watch the video when the college will upload it on YouTube. You all watch it again, so you will know how to do the in-text citation, the reference, how to find the information content, whether you are looking for books or any uh, articles or any systematic reviews. So that's what I think for today, that these are the important aspects related with your research.
Hello,
Yes.
please, when next are we having lecture?
And we are having
When
the
next are we having? Yeah.
next lecture. Next lecture is tomorrow,
Okay.
the same time.
Okay.
And I think Jill has shared the information on the group WhatsApp, or you may have received an email. Uh, so do check your email. And I'm not sure about the specific unit and the time yet. I have received the email. So um, if I'm teaching to your class, so then we'll have lecture tomorrow. If I'm not teaching your class, then please do check your uh, emails and the group chat of WhatsApp. So there might be information available.
Okay.
Thank you. So that's all for today, students. And hopefully I'll see you in the next class. And if you do have any question or concern, then please let the management know and write it to the college management, and they will help you with that. But I've tried my best to explain every aspect of research, um, and I strongly believe that if you follow all these steps and you understand the concept behind research and how to do it, then you won't be there won't be any problem for any of you, whether you are doing level 3, 4, 5, or 6, any educational level. Things get complicated, things get difficult in the research as we progress, but the basic steps are same, and practically how we find it from the databases and index citation, write in your own words, references, everything I have showed you all today, how to fill out the proposal form, and that is basically related with all of the research, secondary research. And if it's a primary research, then we do have consent form and bits of other things, but the process would be the same. First, you will select a topic, discuss it with your management or the tutor. Then we will look for the participants, take their consent. We need to look for the ethical consideration. What are the aims, objectives? What would be the rationale? What are our findings, conclusion, data? These bits would be the same. So I'll finish then today's lecture. And again, if any of you have any question, then please do ask, or shall I finish the lecture? Any questions, students?
Don't have any question.
No, okay. So best of luck, everyone, and I'll see you in the next class. Till then, take care.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Welcome.
Bye-bye.
Welcome, everyone. Bye.
Thank you
Bye.
very much.
Bye.